G'day friends, welcome back to another thrifting video. Today I am gonna go out thrifting. It's Saturday, thrifting day, and I found a whole bunch of op shops. I like to call it Op Shop Alley, and it's on the other side of the city, and I haven't been to any of these op shops before, so I'm gonna go head over there today. One of the shops that I want to look at is, a couple of videos back I did a video on the Green Shed, so this is another one of those stores, so I'm gonna go there and check that out as well. There's also an op shop that I went to yesterday, but I got there really late. It was like half an hour before they shut, so I didn't really get to spend a lot of time in there. It was very overpriced, but there's actually like a basement section to the op shop that I didn't get to go check out, so I'll probably go there today and have a look at that as well. So I'm gonna take you along for the ride. So before I head off, I have to go to the post office because I made some sales in the last 24 hours. So I thought I'd do a quick what sold. Sold 4 items in the last 24 hours. Some of the items are my own personal items that I sold, but I thought I would just show you anyway as the sun disappears on me. But yeah, sold this bag. It's actually one of my bags. I think I got it as a gift. My mum has gifted me a lot of leather handbags in the past, which is weird because like I never use handbags, so I don't know why she keeps buying them, but I sold it for $15. I have no idea how much it cost. I sold this textbook. I was at uni like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, and I bought this book for $70. And I sold it for $26, so obviously didn't make my money back, but yeah, these things are expensive, man. Like, God, if you can get textbooks, they tend to do pretty well if you can get them for cheap. Often people realize how expensive they are and up the price, but if you can get it for cheap, pretty good for a resell. Picked these up. I think I did a pickups video with them in it. These were about $3.50. Brand new with tags, and I just sold them for $30. That's a nice little sale. And the last item that sold in the last 24 hours was this NRL jersey. It's a kid's jersey, if you can see that. It sold for $18. Paid $3 for it, so yeah, a little bit of profit on that one as well. So now to go thrifting. Alright, I'm here at the first op shop of the day. It is a Salvos. I was here yesterday actually, but I was here before closing, like 20 minutes before closing, so I didn't really get a good look around. So I might do a proper look. From what I saw, the items were very expensive, which is kind of weird for a Salvos to be that overpriced. But I'm gonna have another look. There is a different section of the op shop that I didn't go to yesterday, and it's called the bargain basement. So I'm keen to check out that area as well. Also, I think I can see a sausage sizzle happening, and it's lunchtime and I'm hungry, so I might grab a feed. So just got done at Salvos. It was pretty interesting. There was a lot of cool stuff in there. Nothing was priced, which I hate it when they do that because you don't know if something's worth picking up if you don't really know how much it costs. But it ended up being pretty reasonable in the bargain basement of this Salvos. I got a whole bag of stuff, mostly VHS. They were a bit expensive for VHS. They were $1 each, but I got a bunch of good stuff. Picked up Blade Runner, the Star Wars trilogy, and what else did I pick up? Just some random stuff. I'll do a pickups video, of course. And I also picked up How to Host a Murder. It was like $4. I can definitely get about $30 for that. And I picked up some expired inks. and I've heard they can go quite well. So I think they were like a couple of dollars each, or a dollar each or something like that. So they were pretty cheap. So got a couple of things, only spent $13, not too bad. Had a quick look in the upstairs normal section of salvos, and once again, just everything was so expensive. The clothes weren't even worth looking at. They had some pop vinyls, and I was looking through those. I had heaps of them actually, but I didn't really see anything worth picking up. They were all about $8 each. For the ones that I looked up, I possibly could have got about $20 for them, so I just felt like it wasn't really worth my while. So I kind of just got annoyed with the prices and left. So I'm gonna move on to the next op shop. Gonna head to the other side of the city now and go and check some places out. I'm pretty keen, so yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Here at the second salvos of the day. Gonna go in and have a look and see what I can pick up. It looks pretty big, so I'm hoping to find a lot of stuff. Probably be
Two hours later.
Alright, I just spent ages in that op shop. And I'm gonna head around the corner to the green shed. Unfortunately, it closes in like 25 minutes because I was in there for so long. So I probably won't have much time to get anything, but we'll see how I go. Hello. Alright, I'm back home. As you can see, had a fun day out today. The green shed was a no-go. I got in there, got to look around, but that's all I had time for because they shut really soon after I got there. So I have some footage of the green shed, but I really didn't look at anything. Note to self, when you're going op shopping, leave earlier. I sort of left at about like 11 or something. Like, I'm not going to be op shopping for like 5 hours, and then I was. I clearly spend a lot more time in the op shops than I think I'm going to spend, but... So I only went to 2 today. Spent a lot of time in both of them, but they were both really good. Both were salvos, really big stores. There was heaps in there. Both were a little bit overpriced, but I did find some cool things. So, time for show and tell. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I got in the first op shop. I actually only got non-clothing items this time, which was pretty cool because I'm kind of getting a little bit over clothes. I'm just getting overwhelmed with like not really knowing what to pick up. That and listing. I've been really unmotivated this week with listing. I still managed to sell quite a few things. In fact, I've had more sales than I've had in a couple of weeks, which is strange but awesome. So listing clothing is just becoming this thing that I built up in my head, like it's gonna be this massive effort to just get everything photographed and taking measurements, and a lot of clothing items I just can't get them to photograph very well, whereas things like shoes, things like toys, small accessory items are a lot easier to photograph and list because they're just simple things. So you don't have to measure them, you don't have to make sure that they're draping properly. So I don't know, I like rummaging through items a little bit more than clothes. I did pick up some clothes today, but I'll show you that later. So, first op shop that I went to was the bargain basement, and none of the items were priced, so it was a little bit of like, I don't know how much this is, I hope it's cheap. Everything that I got from that store ended up being a total of $13, which is pretty good. So the items were well priced. It was just a little bit, yeah, it's hard to sort of gauge how much you're gonna make on each item when you don't know how much it costs in the first place. Anyway, so the first item I got was How to Host a Murder. The comps on this was really good, like at least $30, something around that mark. I paid like roughly $4 for this, I think it was. So I should make a little bit of money on that. Everything, I'm not sure if it has everything in it, but everything that is in there is in really good condition. So just gonna sell it as is. Next item I got was some probably expired, I didn't even check the dates on these. Probably expired, let's just call it that. Probably expired inks. They were, I can't remember how much they were either $1 each or $2 each. I've heard ink, even expired ink does, like it sells, so I thought that was a reasonable price. Bling, 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 bling. So the rest of the items that I got at Bargain Basement were all VHS. I paid $1 for each VHS tape, which in my opinion is a little bit higher priced for VHS. I think I'm just used to paying like 50 cents for them because they are just so damn old. So first one I picked up was Blade Runner. The comps on this were good. All the movies of this Blade Runner were selling for like, I think $15 to $20 or something to that effect. So I thought it was worth picking that up. I'm taking a chance on this one. It's Bugs Bunny and Friends. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll sell, I don't know. Another one I'm taking a bit of a chance on is Doctor Who and the Daleks. The next VHSs I got were 3 Star Wars movies. I'm gonna sell them as one bundle and hopefully get about $20 or so for that. 20 to 30 I think I could probably get for those. And the last one I got was the Wiggles. I got a couple of Wiggles items actually. Comps on these are good and they sell very quickly, so got the Wiggles. So that's all I got from the first op shop. I will now show you what I got from the second op shop. Alright, the first item I got from the second op shop was another Wiggles item, Wiggles bed sheets. The cheeky buggers, I thought it was $1 for the bed sheets, but it was $1 for the pillowcase and $7 for the bed sheets. Like, why don't you just charge for the whole set? But anyway, $8. I'm hoping to get at least 20 or something for these. Wiggles always does really well, so this is a bit of a trial piece here. I watched the Aussie VHS Thrifter. He inspired me to check out VHS tapes, as you can tell. He talks about trying bed sheets, so I did have a look at the bed sheets today. There was nothing great there, but I did find these Wiggles bed sheets, and Wiggles always does very well. So I'm gonna try these, see how it goes. Some other items that I'm trialing out are some men's extra large, just the plus size stuff. I heard that they sell reasonably well because it's harder for men to find plus size items, so I thought if I found some nice plus size shirts I would give those a go. And this Salvo's had a 50% off on a lot of these items, so they ended up being really cheap anyway. So a cheap gamble. First item I got was XXL Colorado, just a white Colorado shirt. This camera's not at the best angle to see these extra large shirts, but you can kind of gauge what it looks like. Here's another shirt, Tarot Cash. It's just a nice, like, going out shirt. This one was $3.50, so thought I'd give that a go. I think these are all actually 4 or 5XL. This is a 5XL Johnny Big by Tarot Cash. I don't really know this brand, but again, going with the plus-sized stuff. So, I don't know, Johnny Big, let me know how you guys have gone with any plus-size stuff or with any of those brands. And this one is Mr. Big. So this is just like a casual, leafy shirt. So thought I would try that. That one was $2. So they all range from like $2 to $3. So I don't think I can really do much wrong with that. Got some other trial clothing items. So this one was about $4.50. What brand is this? Laundry? I don't even know. It was just like a sort of nice top, women's top. I thought I would try a bit of style over brand name and see if I get any results with that. And again, $3. So I can kind of experiment with that sort of stuff. And this is a Jonathan Adams jacket. It was in the women's section, but I'm not sure if it actually is a women's jacket because it's a small. Kind of doesn't look like a women's small. That's the jacket. It was $2. $12 down to $2. It was cheap and it looks like a nice styled jacket. So I thought I'd give it a shot. All the other items I got, apart from these pairs of shoes, are all hats, which I don't normally get. But I thought I would try them out. So I got these shoes, kind of stylish. Tony Bianco. These were $9. I thought I would give those a shot. There were also some really fucking fugly, what are they called? Like the women's high-heeled sneaker shoes, like who invented those? Because they're just the worst looking shoes. It's the worst style of shoes that anyone invented. I don't know how they got popular. But I used to see them everywhere and I think that they might be like relatively popular, so I was almost tempted to get a pair of those, but I just couldn't. So I just left those. So let's get into the hats. I think I overpaid with the hats. But some of these I think will sell relatively quickly, or I'll probably get an okay profit margin from them. Alright, so here's some of the hats that I picked up. I probably overpaid for a lot of them. They're about, I think most of them were about $5 each. But I reckon that I can get some pretty good sales or profits with them anyway. So I thought I'd just pick a couple of these up. There were a lot of really decent hats there, which was surprising. But anyway, first hat was LA Lakers. LA Lakers obviously is very well known, very popular. It's in really good condition. I don't think it's been worn before. But yeah, $5. Thought I'd pick that up. Next hat is this one. It's actually Ruka. I don't know if this brand sells very much. It is like a surf streetwear brand, but I don't know how well they resell. But nevertheless, it is a nice hat. I might even keep it myself because I like hats. It was $5, so pretty cheap hat. And it's a nice hat. So the next hat that I picked up was this, it's a really light, almost like a workout hat, kind of. I don't know what you call it. It's just very lightweight. It's got the Jeep logo on it. And it's got Jeep like on the cap and on the inside. It was only $4. There's a lot of car enthusiasts out there, and I've done okay with car branded items before, so I think I should be able to get this to sell, and it's in really good condition, so I thought I would try that. Next hat I picked up, also I'm pretty sure in brand new condition because it's still got the original price tag on it. $5. This is the Vancouver Canucks. It's an NHL team in Canada. There might be some NHL fans here that might be interested in that. I thought I would just give that a try. And the last item I got, this is a bit of a gamble, but hopefully it'll pay off. It's kind of a weird purchase, but it's this Scottish type hat. It's made by this brand. I'm not going to be able to show you this on the camera, but the brand name is Dun & Co. And it looks like it's a fancy brand. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool, made in Scotland. So this was $6. I looked up the comps for this brand and I couldn't find this hat per se, but other similar hats, they fetched quite a high price. Like, I don't know, I'm talking like around $40 or $50. I'm hoping to at least make a little bit of a profit on this. It's just a unique item. I don't know, maybe there's some Scottish people out there that want to be authentic and they're not quite authentic until they buy this hat. So we'll try that. Those are the items that I picked up today. I felt a little bit uninspired by some of these pickups. I did find a lot of stuff when I was out thrifting that was just overpriced. Like, I'm seeing all this like really good stuff, Kathmandu tops, really nice Nike and Puma bags, and they're just going for like really high prices, and it's just not worth picking up even though I know it'll sell. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Like I said, with the clothes situation, I'm feeling a little bit uninspired with that. Just sort of not really sure what to look out for. As long as I keep it cheap. If I buy clothing items and I'm only spending like a couple of dollars on them, and I think they're reasonable as a resellable item, you know, I'm not spending a great deal of money, so even if I don't sell them for the higher prices that I want, I can still just profit on it, even on, you know, $10 or $15. We'll see how we go. I didn't have a beer for this video, but I have the next best thing. Duff beer. So thank you guys for watching. That's my haul for this Saturday. I want to make more videos on this channel, some more topic videos. Also, I got a GoPro the other day, GoPro 8, which I've wanted for a really long time and could never justify getting it because they cost a lot of money. But I actually picked up a killer deal online. They had one of those summer bundles that have the 32 gig memory card, the little holdy stick, the head mount thing, and an extra battery. Picked up one of those, found one for really cheap online, and then I went to Officeworks and got a 5% discount off of what I found online, and I ended up getting it for like $430, and they normally retail for about $600, so I did pretty well there. I sort of had to pick it up because the price was so good. I have that. I plan to pick up some mounts for it and stuff so I can start using that for future thrifting videos and maybe take it into the store and do like little POV videos, but I'm super awkward about filming in these stores as well, so I just have to build up some courage, man. Gotta build up that courage and make some thrifting videos for you that are actually fun and enjoyable, because whilst I'm sort of filming like where I'm at, it's a lot better when you guys can kind of rummage with me and see me actually going through everything. That's the plan, my man. And for now, I'm gonna go edit this video and come up with some ideas for more videos. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.